I don't. Anyways, good morning. Happy whatever. It's a good day. Good morning. I think I would like to get super high and play 80s and disassociate from the world. How do you guys feel? Feels weird, man. I want my music back and I just have no idea how to isolate audio. So we're just kind of stuck in this elevator music hell. No, the camera's good now. I don't even know how to explain it. No computer restart, nothing. And all of a sudden OBS was like, Insta 360 who? So I go to the forums on Reddit for the Insta 360 and all of the forums are just like, yeah, it's pretty normal for your computer just to stop recognizing something plugged into it since the Windows update this fall. So like you have to completely remove the source and completely re-add it almost once a day. It'll stop working while you're broadcasting. It's always Windows. It's fucking always Windows though, right? It's always Windows. Yeah, fuck Windows 11. Like, literally everybody across the board is like, no, we're just universally fucked until they figure their shit out. It sucks so hard. It's definitely Windows 11. Like, it's just, and it's even, get this, the camera's even USB-C. It's nice USB. No, it's definitely what's happening. It's fantastic. We love Windows 11. I'm chapsticking for those that need to know. My mom tested positive for COVID. So that's like the fourth person in under 24 hours that is personally connected to me that has come down with COVID. Najil's house is COVID. Someone's house is getting over COVID right now. I have a little cold in the back of my nose, and I'm like, stay away from people. Stay away from people. Oh, God. That's good to know. I'll be masking on the airplane. Let's load our bowls. So if you haven't been around this week, I'm going to Texas again tomorrow. I know. It's my birthday present to Beth. I'm going to go organize the living fuck out of her home. And it's going to be really sick. But because I'm not going to be here for Faded Friday, why don't we just get super fucked up today and hang out? Literally can't play music because can't isolate. So otherwise, I would just be like, fuck it. Let's have a random impromptu Faded Thursday. But I can't. We're stuck in this world of DMCA-free. Oh, I miss music. Already. You're ages away from TwitchCon. What? It's literally a month. I think it's a month exactly. What? Am I still live for everybody else? I have 0 drop frames, so it might, if someone could let David know it, I think it's him. He might want to refresh because my buffers are good. I have no bad buffer. Results from my poop test, getting my blood checked, but for histamine response, yay, middle age. I'm assuming we had good poop test results. I won't feel bad about not being here tomorrow then. Nah, dude, I won't be here either, Alec. Don't even worry about it. My parents are a little sickish, but they got their COVID shot, so we're assuming that's just side effects. I mean, I literally just got off a plane, so I assumed I just had the sniffles from that. I feel fine. Man, if you've had COVID, you know. You'll know when you have COVID, man. It doesn't feel like a cold. It feels like someone punched you in the nose over and then in the throat, and they were just like pop, 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 and then you're just tired. Just like the most extreme tired I've ever experienced in my whole life. That was COVID. That's mine, Alk. Like, same, like, every morning I wake up and I'm like, am I getting sick? And then I take a shower and it all falls out of my face and I'm like, no, it's just fucking allergies. And then I get congested throughout the day again. Exact same, but I know you're like me and that the whole time you're like, my nose ran. Is it COVID? Like, man, but I have to say, and I know like that we have a lot of medical professionals in the channel, and I know they're all probably like, yep, yeah, Katie, we hear it all the time. I'm just so proud of you guys for taking it seriously. It's not to be taken lightly. It is a deadly fucking virus. It still is deadly. Like, I'm just very proud of y'all for still taking shit seriously. Mask up. Don't ruin your life because you're afraid of COVID, but wear a goddamn mask and wash your hands. It's literally it. It's literally it. Girl, no, I fucking ignore it till I have 102 fever and I'll be like, it's just allergies, pretty sure. See? Oh my God. So true though. It's so true. It's Twitch. So if you're just getting random buffering, it is absolutely Twitch. Twitch has been doing weird buffering for literally the past 2 days straight. We've all been getting reconnected, unconnected from chat. It's something, I don't know what the fuck they're updating, but they're doing something. I'm gonna start. Oh, should we? Well, yeah, if I take this now, by the end of stream, I should be able to pack, right? Yeah, I'll be fine. Care to gummy with me? Good morning, Eliza. How are you? I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Cheers. How am I? Tired, stressed, angry, a little cold. And the back of my nose where the postnasal drip happens hurts a lot, is like on fire. Oh, and my shoulder hurts so fucking bad. How are you? Good morning, caffeinated wood. I hope you're doing well. Dream is getting her hair done, dude. I need my hair cut so bad. Every time I look at it, I look at these ends and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, what is that? What is this? It's like dead mildew or something. I don't know. I need it, but I can't find anyone to cut my hair. First, good morning. Second, what's it like to be able to wear a hoodie in September? I'll answer that question if you answer this one. What's it like to like not fear the wind? Because I get up in the morning and I look at my kitchen and I go, I really want a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, but there's a fan in there. And the moment that wind touches my legs, I'm going to cry. Because I'm already cold and the wind's going to touch my legs and the wind is loud and it's going to make me cry. So like, how bad do I want coffee? To which I've been drinking tea. I'll cut it out for you. Please do that. Please. What's it like to not be freezing because you're sitting under a fan? Wait, to not be freezing. Wait. I have no idea. I literally had to logic that sentence in my head for a minute, like, what? I'm even in leg warmers, Mag. I hate it. This is how hard I fight pants. I don't like pants. I hate them. They make me uncomfortable and anxious. So I'd rather wear tiny, tiny shorts and then put on giant wool leg warmers. And there's a sticker on my sock. What the fuck is that? And then like moccasins that are rabbit lined. Like this is what I do because I'm just like, I refuse to give up summer. I can't. I don't want this yet. I don't want this life yet. Dude, I got Viata to get some of these. We live in them. Amazon. And check this. They're actually really tall. This is actually fantastic. You'll love this. Because y'all know I'm 6 feet tall and I got a 35-inch inseam. Check this out. Check that leg warmer height. This is unheard of. There's paint on my leg warmers. Please ignore. That's a leg warmer. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? I'm hanging myself again. I'm hanging myself again. Why? I don't have a Bluetooth headset. Don't ask. Check that shit. That is the way leg warmers should be. When I order thigh-high socks, they should not stop here. They should stop here. This is thigh-high. Fuck. It's pants, but it's not because it doesn't feel like pants. In my opinion, I have the runniest nose. I'm so sorry. I'm not ready either. My pool's still open and no one's swimming it in like a month. I hate that for you so much. They stretched you because I can pull them up that high and my thighs are bigger than Katie's. There's no fucking way your thighs are bigger than mine. You want to measure? There's no way. I'd put money down. I got fucking mass. We're not one-upping each other's thighs here, but they are very stretchy. They are, which is awesome. It's the Tism speaking 100% is. It's pants, it's not pants. It's, there's so many things I do that people are like, you're complaining about cold, but you do this in the winter, like, what are you doing? And it's like, I have to really, it's a delicate ecosystem. It's a delicate fucking ecosystem going on here, man. Give me a break. I'm doing my best. Ugh. I'm 5'5" and I have to roll him down at my crotch. I'm so jelly. I'm so jelly. Ooh, Chesh, let me see if I can find him. Literally, I did this for Viata years ago. I just went to Amazon. I just typed Viata instead of Amazon. And I typed in, like, what is it? Extra tall. Please come up with the ones. Are those the ones? Found them. I don't know if this is exactly like the ones from the shop I bought them from because we all know it's Amazon, right? Like it's all basically Shein with some like filter on it. Like we have no idea. But they are in my experience, they're the absolute longest leg warmers I've ever found. If you ever find taller leg warmers, I want them. You find them for me. Because ultimately what I'd like is actually a thigh-high sock. Like, I want it to cover my foot. These don't cover my foot. These go to your ankle. These are leg warmers. They don't have the end foot part. But the moment you put the end foot part in it, it's like whoever created them was, like, personally sat there and they're like, I hate women. I hate women. So I'm going to design this shitty piece of clothing, call it thigh-high, but it's going to go to the top of their knee and make them feel fat. Because I hate women. People who make clothes hate women. It's ridiculous. Anyways, try this shit. I mean, this will get you. Wow, that link is big. No, Katie. No. We're not doing that today. Most people do hate women, 100%. But I think there's systematic ways to make us feel worse and worse and worse about ourselves so we can't get anywhere in life. And part of that is fashion. Keep us thin, keep us malnutritioned, and keep us in clothes so tight and so uncomfortable that we can't think about anything else, and they can keep, what's the word? Punching us down. What's that word I'm looking for? They can keep... What's the word? Help. Blank us. They can keep us down. They can keep... It's... You know what I'm saying. I don't know. Degrading, oppressing is the one. They can keep, it's literally, the system can keep oppressing us if they keep us so fucking like psychotically malnourished and starving and thin and, you know, we're literally having blackouts. I black out all the time. Every time I stand up straight, I black out. Like, they just keep us in a state of constant discomfort and we won't realize all the rights and things they strip from us constantly every day. Degrade me, BB. Oh my God, chill, it's impossible. If you find a bikini that's low rise and not a thong, bitch, you let me know. I'm not ashamed of my body. I think that's very clear here. If anybody's like, Katie, you could pull off a thong. Yeah, I know I can. I can pull off naked. But the world doesn't need to see my whole entire ass while I'm playing at the park with children. I don't know. I would just like like, you know, but not grandma pants. Like, I don't want this high-waisted goes to my knees bottom as well. There's got to be a happy middle of just like a bikini short, like a bikini bottom that like gives me a good half-ass. I just want some half-ass coverage, anything. But I swear to God, every single bikini I've ordered in the past 5 years is like a thong. And I'm like, okay, if I'm in Brazil on vacation, that makes sense. But most of the time, it's a little like revealing for the public to just butts out. The public doesn't like butts out. I had to get swim shorts. I just wear shorts. I just wear my shorts swimming. Stop compressing. Seriously, you are compressing us as well. That's very true, though. Booty Bandit, no shit. I have dabbled in the arts. I can make my own clothes. Spandex is a whole other ballgame. Sewing spandex actually requires a very special foot and a very special sewing machine I don't own. That's it. I have a quilting sewing machine, which I have been able to finagle and work to my what I want it to do, i.e. sew clothes. But sewing spandex, because of the way spandex moves and the foot pedal of a sewing machine dragging it, it stretches the spandex and sews it wrong. It's a fucking nightmare. I have yet to figure out how to sew spandex. I think I have to save up for a very special kind of sewing machine, which sucks. It's special, not like an embroidery $5,000 sewing machine. It's the same price as all the others, just special, which sucks. Good morning, Volt. How are you? I found this super cute one piece that actually has a deep V mesh in the front. Ooh. Bitch, if you have a link. I have an old lady swimsuit. It's a one piece with a frilly skirt. Why? How is that old lady, though? I mean, genuinely, I don't think one piece with a frilly skirt means old lady. Now, if it's beige or Pepto-Bismol pink, we might, we might have a conversation. See, I love vintage suits. I think they're so fucking cute. I really do. The vintage one pieces and stuff, I think they were actually cute. Do you know what kind of paint will work on nylon since normal fabric paint does not? Is it going to stretch? Because there's no paint that's going to not crack and like separate. If it's I'm assuming if it's nylon, it's going to stretch. I would die. I would literally hand paint with fabric dye. That's what we do with leather, because you can't like dip a piece of leather. Well, you could, I guess, but like hand paint with fabric dye. That's what I would do, because paint's just it's gonna crack and fall off. Nylon, you can actually look on YouTube how nylon's made. It's fucking fascinating. Nylon is a liquid that someone sticks their hand in and yanks their hand out, and all of a sudden nylon strands. It's fucking wild, but there's something about it where it is basically phobic to anything. Nothing will stick to nylon. There's something about nylon that's weird like that. So like printing on nylon is almost bar impossible because it just cracks and falls off eventually. I would try hand painting if you can, if it's hand paintable, like hand paint with like RIT dye. Is nylon literally plastic? Is that what it is? Good morning, Rage. Want to learn how to crochet one? Oh my God. Can you imagine? My vagina would be out. I don't think you should pull off naked. Skin's pretty important. Good point. Butts out. Butts out. Like, I love butts out. I think, I know I'm a big old, like, wild hippie, whatever. Oh, that bathing suit is super cute, actually. 100? Wait, who just posted that? Najil, did you notice that the bottoms, literally the bottoms of that bikini are $145? Just the bottoms? I haven't spent over $30 on a full set of bikini in ever. I'm a low-class trash human. Just throwing that out there, but can we... I know. No, I know you're not. That is the style, though. This is literally like low cut, but also like covers part of butt. This is literally... See that? Yeah, that's cute. And it's cute, and it's just like, I feel more appropriate in public, hanging out with random strangers without wearing a thong. But like, check this shit. This is... pink tax. Just the bottoms. Just the bottoms. Just that piece of fucking fabric covering her ass cheeks is $145. this is no shade. I'm shading the fashion industry. This is very common across the fashion industry. This is why I haven't bought clothes in over 10 years. You can ask my closest mods and friends. They can vouch. I have not had new clothes in 10 years because this is what new clothes cost, and I can't stomach it. It's nauseating. I was asking why, and then you said pink tax. That's it. Pink tax, and also I think it's harder to find a bottom like this. That lady's butt is, I mean, literally this bottom would probably be a thong on me. My old camera looks so weird compared to the new one. That'd probably be a thong on me. Really looking forward to hiking the Samaria Gorge. Oh my God, are you gonna do it? Oh, bitch. Tempted to get rash guards and a nice swim short so I don't have to change into something when I get to the beach at the end. Okay, Till. Bitch, what's up? Let's go. So, I have to turn down the music because this is so serious. Are you listening? Because I did this hike and I have some fucking tips. First tip, there ain't no beach at the end. Don't worry about it. It's rocks and deadly waves and one ferry, which is my next tip. You must make it down the mountain. You must make it down the mountain by the time that ferry leaves. Otherwise, you're stuck on Crete for the night, and there is one bar and there is one hotel that is always booked. That's it. It's quite alarming. It is a fucking long hike, dude. Oh my God. I have pictures of myself on this hike. They're gonna take you to the top of a mountain in the dark on a bus. No one speaks English. It's frightening. They're going to abandon you at the top of the mountain in the dark. No one speaks English. It's frightening. You are going to descend the mountain all day. Literally, it's going to be a 12-hour hike-ish, and that's if you don't stop to take pictures. Like, at one point, we had to start speed walking because we were like, oh my fucking God, we're not going to make that ferry. It's one of those ferries, because of the shores of Crete, it's just rocks. It's just like stacks of enormous boulders that are really sharp. Because of that, it's one of those ferries that basically does its best to get as close to the shore as possible, and then this huge metal boosh comes down and goes over the rocks, and all the people scatter like bugs up onto the ferry, and that's the fuck how you get off of this island at the end of the day. Bitch. Worth it! One of the best things I've ever done in my life. That hike, I'd do it again. But, like, don't be like us and just casually mosey your first 4 hours of the hike because you will be jogging the last 5 hours. It is intense. Very long. It is not accessible. If you have anyone in your crew, I mean, I think it's just you, right? You guys, right? How do I say this? Some of the river crossings are a stick. Some of the river crossings lack a stick. You just jump rocks. And I was doing this with a crew of older nurses and doctors, like in their 60s and 70s, and some of them had knee replacements. Like, oh my fucking God, it was comical. But it is not first world hike. We're talking you're abandoned up there. And there ain't nothing. Pack your own shit, pack your own water, pack your own snacks. There is nothing for the entirety of this mountain descension. It is fucking wild. I can't even remember how long it is. It's miles. It's like 11 miles or something like that. It is fucking crazy. It is I would suggest it to anyone who can do it. I'm glad I did it when I was younger, but oh my God. When you get to the bottom on the beach where that ferry is going to come up, there is one bar. And I swear to God, I had the best beer and the best calamari of my fucking life to date on that beach because of that hike. I was starving and dying. It's so intense, but oh my God, you're going to have it's amazing. Amazing. But genuinely, there ain't no fucking beach. There's very few beaches in Greece. I'm going to tell you that right now. When you and I think beach, it's cliffs. Most of the Greek islands, it's just cliff faces. Why? Ah! Stop. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Shh. Shh. Look at how intense she is. Stop. No intensity. There's nothing to bark at. You must stop. Look at the intensity in the poodle, though. She's like... drives me nuts, dude. It looks kind of like a war barge. That's the only way they can get you off the island, though. Terrifying, dangerous, adrenaline to last a lifetime after that. Very much so. You're going to love it. Yep. Oh, yeah. It's incredible. Has anyone died on that hike? I'm almost positive they must have. Because if you fell into one of those rivers, like a lot of the quote-unquote river crossings are like walking very gingerly on some very slimy rocks while you hold a rope. So, like, mobility points, you need some stats in mobility to do that hike. I would say 100%. It was quite scary. Like, my mom had, I think, when we did the Greece trip, she was a couple months out from having her first knee replacement, so she hadn't had either of her knee replacements yet, and oh my fucking God, that hike probably caused some of the knee replacements. Like, it was insane, but so beautiful. She's having an important conversation with that wall every day. Look at her stare at it. My dudes, can I show you what she looks at? It's a wall with a crooked picture. That's it. That's what she stares and barks at. There's nothing over there. It's a chair. It's a wall. It's some messy art supplies I need to organize. That's it. There's nothing. My mom has 2 knee replacements. Yeah, she had to have both of them replaced. Another reason why I'm super grateful for those of you who support my channel in any way, shape, or form. Because of you, I probably won't need knee replacements someday. The reason my mom needed knee replacements is why? Is because she stomped cement floors of a hospital for 45 years in shitty shoes. And then the last, 10 years of it, she wore Danskos. And it literally just disintegrated the cartilage in her kneecaps. Fucking horrid. Good morning, my little void child. How are you? Okay. Lick mom's face. Did you? Every day. How dare you rage? See that shit? Any chance he gets, he knows I hate it. I love you so much. I just don't like to be wet from your mouth all the time. I know where you put your mouth. It's gross. Gross places. Did your dad shut the door on you? Hold on. Hold on. Look at... Do you see this? Bob, no. I'm not leaving. We're just gonna go open Dad's door so you're not, feeling deserted by him. Oh, his door is fucking open. What are you doing? Oh, he's in the bathroom. My God, you two. They're such goobers. I love them so much. Literally, Zach's just in the bathroom. That's it. They needed to show me. Dad's at a potty. We don't know why. Just come tell me if something bad happens in the bathroom. That's all I care about. You got my eye this morning, Miss Ma'am. We need to have words about your... Okay. I guess it's just poodle time. Ma'am, those talons. Do you see that shit? That's what got my eye today. There's a scratch right there. That whore. Y'all, get, please. If you unplug something, I'm gonna lock you somewhere. It's poot o'clock. What the fuck is it? I guess I did start a little late. I always, when I start late, in my mind, it's like, oh my God, poot o'clock is way too early and they're being very, very annoying. Go get him. Go get him. Go. Get him. Yeah, go get him. Please, go get him. Go. Get. Thank God. Oh my God, you're gonna see Dermot again? I've been watching him prepare for his new tour on Instagram. I'm very jealous. So y'all familiar with Hermes? Not Hermes, the god, but Hermes, the roadside shrine to Hermes. I might have been. It's been 8 years since I was in Greece, sadly. I want to go back really bad. Mouth licking is how dogs show you that you're in charge. I know. It's like, I've looked it up. I have the dog books, and that's what drives me crazy is I hate the behavior they're doing that's like, I respect you as our leader, Mom, and we love you and look up to you and need you for safety. Lick, lick, lick. And I'm like, stop respecting me. Every day. Got my cornea. Ooh, yep. Lilith, when Lilith was like 3-ish, she went through a phase where to get my attention, she like slaps with the pads of her hands. Muppets. That's how they got the name Muppets, and I had to get that the fuck out of her. But every once in a while, when she gets really playful, she forgets, and she just fucking Muppets me in my eye. And she got the whole eye today. Thankfully, I closed it, and she just scratched there. But when she was around 3, she got my cornea once, and it was real bad. Like that, I had to take like a week off from stream. My eye just wouldn't stop watering and oozing. It was so gross. Bless her. She doesn't do it anymore, but my God. They slap fight. I watch them slap fight each other. Like, that's how poodles fight. That's how Zelda fights with them. They slap. Poodles, they got big old webbed paws, and they fucking, like, bitch slap each other all the time. And so, not realizing that's poodle behavior, I had to train it the fuck out of the poodles. Like, you don't slap people. You have to stop. Because bless their hearts. I'm so excited, Till, that you're going on this hike, by the way. I'm so excited that you told me about it, because now I'm going to ask you all about it. It's been so many years since I went, and it was seriously one of the most amazing experiences of my life, but my God, the weird blisters I had on my feet by the end because I didn't wear appropriate shoes either. Oh my God. What a fucking time to be alive. I miss Greece a lot, but it is like, oh, so as you might want to bring some toilet paper. That's another, I'm just trying to jog my memory. So as you're doing the hike down, there will be, I want to call it a rest stop, but it is super not a rest stop. It is a shack. It's 3 pieces of wood put up, erected, open top. So people that are walking down the trail can like look into the toys. And this is very common in Greece. Many toilets in Greece outside of Athens are just a hole in the ground. Oftentimes a long oblong hole in the ground. I don't know why they're always like long and oblong, but they are. No toilet paper. Same with Italy. I have had to wipe with a receipt more than once, and I'm here to inform you, if you didn't know, receipt paper, it's bad. It's not absorbent. It's just cutty. Just a bad time. Just bring your own shit. Yeah. Athens, Santorini, Heraclion, and road trip to Hania, and staying in some of the spots for extended days. Dude, you're doing like I'm really curious how your trip goes. You're doing basically kind of backwards of what I did-ish. So like everybody starts in Athens because that's where you fly in, right? So you fly into you fly into somewhere and then you take a train into Athens. And we stayed in Athens like a night, and then we started with Mykonos. We did Mykonos, Hania, Crete, and then Santorini. We went from like hardest island to softest island, basically. You're starting at the softest island and going to the hardest island, so it'll be interesting. Like, we started with the hike. We started with the partying and the clubbing and whatnot at Mykonos, and then ended on Santorini, which Santorini's basically sit around and drink. Like, there's nothing else to do. Sit by a pool and drink. Santorini's literally cliffs. Like, if you can imagine just like a rock plateau just jutted out of the ocean, Santorini, dude. It is wildly steep. The buses chisel up and down backwards like this to get to the top of Santorini. It is fucking insane. But that's where all the rich white people go to just sit back and get drunk. So it's like the soft island. The most expensive island, but the soft island. And as you go, you're going to get a little bit more rustic. Cheaper, but more rustic and harder. So it'll be interesting. I'm very curious to see you just doing the mirror of what I did. So long ago, though. I climbed, I'm not going to say this right. Craig, is it Craig Patrick? In Ireland last year, and it actually had 2 stone-built toilet blocks at halfway in the top of the mountain. It's a cunt. Nope, did not say that right. Cunt to climb, but it's great to have toilets. Yeah, there aren't any toilets in Greece. Not on that hike. There's some holes in the ground, though. So bring some toy paper. More like Crow. Crow Patrick. Gaelic is fascinating. Santorini is the remaining outer ring of the collapsed volcano. In case anyone was wondering why it's so steep, I had no idea. No, you just taught me something. That's fucking cool. Santorini was probably my least favorite island because it was very touristy. And again, this is why I'm really curious to hear Till's experience and Till's streams, by the way. If you didn't know that, please follow Till. I'm sure she'll do a go through of the vacation and whatnot on her stream. So because I started at like Mykonos, I started at islands that are just like really fucking cheap, like dumb cheap to eat and drink and just have a good time. Like I got a malachite stone pendant. It's somewhere, I have no idea. Like this big for like $10. I don't know, it's crazy. A lot of people go there jewelry shopping and shit. It is really, really nice. And then like pearls are big in Greece. I'm trying to think of an example. So if you went to Mykonos, a big old fucking string of pearls, like a 6-foot string of pearls that you would wrap around your body 20 times would be like $50. Santorini, $300. But you're not going to buy it from a Greek person. You're going to buy it from like a white guy. Because the whole island's been bought up by people who are just into the tourist trade. So like there are so few Greeks on Santorini, which is weird. But I was because I started in like the inundated Greekness of it, by the time I got to Santorini, I was like, ew, whitewashed, yucky. But you're going backwards, so you're going to start at the whitewash and then get deeper into the culture, and I think that's going to be better. I think you're going to have a better trip. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for you. I need to go back to Greece so bad. I was talking to Beth and Elle about that. Like, once Beth gets her green card shit sorted, we want to do some sort of trip like that because that would be amazing. I know, it's capitalism, dude. It's so fucking sad. Thank you for being Till. I appreciate you. When in Greece, do as the ancient Greek did. Use a sponge, like a sponge from the sea, on a stick to wipe. Oh my God. Did you know dude. You probably already know this, Rage, just because I know you like the history of it, but like, I love watching history shit. If you guys, it's such a nerdy thing. I listen to like historical podcasts and stuff about weird stuff though. Like I like to listen to podcasts like The History of Makeup. You know, stuff like that, where they disprove that Queen Elizabeth was swiping fucking lead on her face all the time. Stuff like that is the most fascinating to me. The first fuzz in the air. The first like way that we as people, when we started developing like plumbing, i.e. like actual toilets to sit on, the first way we decided to wipe our asses, that fuzz is still in the air, was chunks of broken pottery. Literally, we took shards of broken pottery and just scraped them across our asshole and threw them down. And source, we have the toilets. They have, what's the word? Archaeologied it out. I'm a medical person. This is not my area. Help. They did the thing where they were like, look at all this stuff. It's a toilet. It's an ancient toilet. Look at, oh my God, all the different pottery that doesn't line up. Holy shit, was this used to scrape? Oh my God, that one has shit on it. Totally used to scrape butt cheeks. Oh, it has skin cells from anuses on it. Totally used, like, excavated. Thank you. Excavated. 4 minutes. I'm loading a bowl. Excavated. They excavated these toilets, and it's dude, can you imagine? And then finally, someone got smart enough to put a piece of cloth on a stick. Like, how long? How long were you going? Just like pottery on the bare bee skins. Oh my God. No wonder the Greeks were fucking kinky. They couldn't feel their asshole because they were scraping pottery across it to clean themselves. Reminds me of the misconception in the Middle Ages. People didn't wash and waded through shit their lives. Oh, as if we develop personal hygiene only from 1900. That's a stupid misconception. That's, in my opinion, that smells of the same people that are like, I don't believe in modern medicine and I don't go to the doctor because our ancestors just dipped garlic in honey and that cured herpes. You mean when the average human age was 35? To die? Or the same people that are like, yeah, I give all my table scraps to my dogs. They eat like wolves, man. They be wolves. I don't understand why you buying all this fancy ass kibble. Did you know that the average life expectancy for a wolf is 4 to 6 years? And by the time they die, they're so riddled with worms and fleas and ticks and other types of weird forest diseases that they're basically like blind and fucking crazy by then. They have no teeth. Like, really? Do you want to raise your precious baby like a wolf? What the fuck? Read a book. Yeah, and they lived to a ripe old age of 29 because they died of herpes. No one should die of something like that today. What? That smells of that. How do you read? I stare at the book long enough until someone thinks I did it. You know me, Pickles. It's all about the fucking... I just gotta look nice. Cheers. Oh, it's almost 4:20. Should I wait? It's 2 minutes? Okay, fine. I'll keep it. That's what we'll do, because we're doing a 4:20 day, and we're gonna play Hades and hang out and chill, and it's gonna be great. I read and look pretty while reading. I don't know. I'm reading a good book right now. It's called What Kind of Mother? I don't know why it's called that yet, but I'm very much enjoying it. If you want to read a book with me, What Kind of Mother? It's one of those annoying books that doesn't have a fucking excerpt on the back, so I can't even read it to you. I wonder if it'll say it on the cover, maybe. I hate when books do that. I don't care about your New York Times reviews. Like, can we talk about something stupid real quick? When a book does this, praise for What Kind of Mother, and it's just 50 quotes by different articles and publications that I'll never read by people I don't know and don't care about their opinion, talking about what they thought of the book. I want the excerpt. Where's my thingy? Where's my, this is what the book's about? Where is it? I hate this. I don't care. I never read it. I've never read that. Unless I'm taking the weirdest shit and I'm so fucking bored and the book's over and I don't know what to do and I've already read the foreword, the introduction, and the fucking index. Then maybe I'll be like, fine, a masterpiece. Clay Chapman is the storyteller supreme and I will follow him anywhere. Andy Davidson. Who the fuck is that? What a generic quote. Don't care. Stop doing that, books. Do you have an excerpt? Oh, we have an excerpt, though. Oh my god, the front is literally full of more quotes. More quotes from publications talking about the book. I don't know why I got this book. I'm a little bitter about all that shit now. After striking out on her own as a teen mom, Maddie Price is forced to return to her hometown of Brandywine, Virginia with her 17-year-old daughter. With nothing to her name, she scrapes together a living as a palm reader at the local farmer's market. It's there that she connects with her old high school flame, Henry McCabe, now a reclusive local fisherman whose infant son Skylar went missing 5 years ago. Oh yeah, it's a true crime book. That's what it is. I'm reading it right now and I forgot why I got this. Everyone in town is sure Skylar's dead, but when Maddie reads Henry's palm, she's haunted by strange and disturbing visions that suggest otherwise. As she follows the thread of these visions, Maddie discovers a terrifying nightmare waiting at the center of the labyrinth. And it's coming for everyone she holds dear, combining the supernatural horror with domestic suspense into a visceral exploration of parental grief. What Kind of Mother cements Clay McLeod Chapman's reputation as a star vulture and the 21st century's Richard Matheson, Richard Chismer chasing boogeyman. Whatever. I think that's more people just quoting books. Yeah, they did it. Literally, they did this. Fucking paperbacks, right? So we've got this, and then we've got this. More quotes by people I don't care about or know to care about. And then there's our excerpt. But not here. It's well written, though, and I'm enjoying it. I just wish the author... I mean, it's probably the publisher that did all that, right? This book is awe-inspiring, opinion of NYT columnist, right? Cool, sure. Oh my god, we missed 4:20 by like 4 minutes because I just talked about that book. That was the fastest 4 minutes of my life. Did time just do the thing for anybody else? Cheers. ADHD's, it's a blessing and a curse because sometimes time does that and sometimes time refuses to do the time thing and it's really weird. I recently started to read more books again. Surprised how much I still enjoy it. That's kind of me this summer, Hatari. Like I kind of forced myself to remind myself how much I love reading and how much of like a beautiful time sink it is. I just want the excerpt. I'm exactly the same. I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets annoyed by that. Because and the quotes, they're not like what? Intense, beautiful, disturbing, heartbreaking, ... Did you just close your eyes and poke at a thesaurus? A tremendous, heartbreaking work of dark fiction, ... a masterpiece. They're not even good quotes. They tell me nothing about the book. Equal parts terrifying and beautiful, visceral, ... visceral, surprising, stunning, not to be missed. These people are not even writing full sentences. A deeply unsettling, oddly sweet book about what love can become. That's how I describe my vagina. A deeply unsettling, oddly sweet labia about what clit could come. The book's good though. It's so hard, Miss Squirrel. The kind of books I like, I feel like I get addicted to an author and not a genre. And I tend to kind of delve into a genre because I'll find a few authors I really like in that genre. I'm like, oh my God, maybe authors in this genre are just my thing. And then I veer away from it. But one major theme that I've been trying to find in my 30s is just books that are kind of fantastical. I like horror books that are fantasy horror, or sci-fi horror, that kind of thing. Sci-fi, true crime, sci-fi kind of horror, fantasy, whatever. But and this is so hyper-specific, I know. But I feel like that genre, because it kind of came about when I was a kid, is just stuck and paralyzed in young adult romance world. And I'm someone who likes my smut and I like my literature separate. If I was buying this book about a haunted mother, I don't want the side love story in this. I don't need it. It turns me off and it gets me out of the book. I'm out of this headspace of the book because I'm just nah, I didn't need that. That was pointless. I don't know why you put that in there. And I feel like it's just someone masturbating their ego or something. They want to write about themselves fucking someone in a book. I don't fucking know. I have no idea what's going on there. But I don't want it. I want it separate. I don't. And so I find that there's just too much adult fantasy, adult sci-fi, where I feel like it's an excuse for lazy writing, and I don't know because I'm not a writer. I have no opinion. I just read a lot. I'm not a player. I just read a lot. It is it's a cheap way of filler in that you don't have enough story to actually talk about. So you're I'll throw in this sexual tension that will never be fulfilled for 97 chapters, and that will be filler. It feels fillery, and I don't like it. So it's really, I don't know. It's hard. I want adult fantasy that's just not young adult smut. And I feel like that's what they do. If it's not smut, it's sexual tension. It's they breathed into each other's mouths for 7 minutes. I just don't want to read about it. Ugh. I don't know if I had a favorite book this summer. I'd have to go through. I've read a lot of books and I've still got 4 going. I usually have 4 at least going at once. Hello, Sarah, my love. I hope you're doing well. Viewer number 69 reporting in for duty. Wait, do I have a...
Oh, nice? Wait, nice.
But also nice.
That's a bad one, and I apologize. I don't need deeply unsettling stories. We have reality now. I don't read books about politics either. The Mustard Crust, not again. One Dark Window by Rachel. Ooh, I'm gonna write it down. Where is... Oh, my neck. Owie. I don't know what my favorite book would be. Tender is... I read so much fucked up shit, dude. I made the mistake on my Kindle. I mean, it's not the mistake. I don't know. I read one horror book, called The Lamb. Really well done, mind you. But it was very based on cannibalism. And now that I've read one book that was a horror book, subversively surrounded by... surrounded is not the word. Cannibalism was the theme. I don't know how to put that. My brain is not functioning well today. Because of that, I am just constantly getting suggested books about cannibalism now, so I've now read 5. That's not my thing. I'm actually not deeply interested in the psychology of cannibalism at all. I like fucked up shit, don't get me wrong, but cannibalism isn't it. But now I'm stuck in this. So I've read The Lamb, was really good, really fucked up. One of the first books I've read in a long time where the bad guy wins. I don't know how to put that without, I don't want to spoil the book if you guys want to read it, because you'll never even know who the fucking bad guy is. You have no idea what I'm even talking about. But it's like, I'd never read a book like that before. That was pretty dope. Tender as the Flesh, fucking crazy. What was the other one? Oh my God. I read 2 books with titles so similar to each other. It was like The House Someone Built and then The House in the Pines. The House in the Pines, I think, was one I read this summer. That was really good. And then I have a slew on my iPad, on my Kindle that I've read. I read constantly. It's a good timer passer. You wanna play some Hades and forget that Katie can't speak anymore? I don't know what happened to my mouth, but speaking is just not for me today. Fear the Sky series is pretty brutal sci-fi that I enjoyed. Fear the Skies. You know what's sad is most of the sci-fi authors that I very much enjoyed turned out to be like super problematic pieces of shit. So like when I think of sci-fi, one of the first books that comes to mind is like Ender's Game. That's one of the best books I've ever read in my entire life. What a shithead of an author. Fantasy books. One of my favorite fantasy series I've ever read in my life was the oh God, I just blanked on it. Xanth. The Xanth series. Xanth novels. There was like a spell for chameleon and whatever, blah blah blah. There was a lot of them. The author's a dickbag. Like, what does that say about me? What does that say? Am I a dickbag? Think before you answer that question. I kind of am a dickbag. The tension in the books, she came over and I was trying to hide my joy from the parental units. I think she knew because when I came out of the room, my hair was like a bird's nest. But you know, she touched my leg, which was, wow, is this love? The wind blew and I felt profound. Literally. It's thesaurus writing. I can't get into that. We did. It's bamboozling. I tried reading hard sci-fi, but all the faux scientific terms that are left unexplained just make my brain fume. 100%. And that's, in my opinion, the difference between good sci-fi and not palatable sci-fi is good sci-fi eases you into the world in a way that you don't realize you're learning the terms, the language, and the currency, the politics. You don't realize you're learning it, but you are. If that makes sense. I read a series one time that was so fucking boring because it literally, like, from page 1, it decided to make different names for everybody's pronouns and this weird military sort of pronoun and everything. And I was just like, you haven't even got me interested in your story and you're asking me to learn a new language. Like, I don't understand what the fuck's going on here. That's not gonna work. To be fair, you were young when you read those, so you couldn't have known. No, and I don't think anybody knew they were problematic at the time. And it just sucks. It just sucks because it makes you wonder, like, what the fuck? I don't like Game of Thrones. I can't read it, and I couldn't tell you why, though. It's been so long since I tried reading it, but I think the way he writes is really boring. I think he writes really, really dull and uses extreme deaths as a way to keep you going. It's gift bombing. He's a gift bomb author. What would be the equivalent of that? Love bombing. He love bombs. So it's just like abuse and shitty and kind of boring and kind of doesn't really line up and doesn't really, and then like, I'm gonna kill one of your favorite characters and you're like, oh my God, oh fuck. And then we go back and we try to make meaning of all the crappy writing up to that death. But I think it's just like an abusive relationship with love bombing. I don't know. I'm not really into Game of Thrones writer. I did try. So many people love his music, love his books and shit that like, I could not get into it. It was not my jam. At all. I love when people that make stuff I like turn out to be dickbags. It's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling. It like, I'm almost positive it doesn't say anything about you and I, but you do wonder. You wonder, like, I deeply loved this material, and the person making it is a living piece of garbage. Like, what does that say? I super hope, I'm not talking about, by the way, Tolkien, Martin, George R. Martin, or Tolkien, although I think Tolkien might have been kind of a dickbag as well. I don't even know. All it says about you, like, sci-fi, I hate the whole we should have known thing that's been happening. I agree with you. There's no, how could you know? How could you know? We should have known. What does that even mean? And like, I mean, literally, I just said it. I'm just going to repeat myself. And then people go back into the books and try to find deeper meaning in this shit. Like, oh, we should have known because like I was an 11-year-old who is still waiting for my letter in the mail to take me away to a way happier place where I'll have magic and candy and unlimited food, and I'll have security, and I'll have a bed every night, and I'll have food on the table 3 meals a day. Like, I'm still waiting for that letter. Go fuck yourself. I should have known. What? It's a witch hunt. It's gross. No, I am on your side. Yep. I do not agree with that behavior. I think it's fucking weird. No. And we won't do that here, and I will not put up with that here, because fuck, dude. How? The lovely neighbor could have literal skeletons in the closet. I could have skeletons. I think I do have skeletons in my yard. I'm not 100% yet. I think pieces of shit just have a lot of time sitting around to write. You might be right, though. It's kind of funny. I mean, literally, like, the amount, it's maybe, and maybe there's a certain level of, like, what's the word? Is it narcissism? Not it's, a ton of laundry and pack my bag. And then I'm getting on a jet plane, and I'm gonna go help Beth organize the shit out of her house, and it's gonna be sick. Thank you all for hanging out with me on the day before I leave, though. I appreciate you. I know I'm leaving again so fast. It's so weird. I know. It's a weird time of year. I don't know why. I don't know. Tis the way of things. But when I come back, Hades 2, and then Bioshock, and I don't know, hanging out and doing the normal stuff. In the morning, early in the morn. Very early in the morn. Really early. Yeah, too early. That would be my official opinion, is too early in the morning. But it'll be fine. It's because I have to catch a jet plane. I'm too tired and high. I have to go do laundry. I don't think the edible did too much today, so I think I'm okay. But, like, underwear, socks, my phone is in this pocket. I'll put all of my drugs in my pocket. So I have my phone, my drugs, I have my passport in my purse, and here, my headphones are charged, and I'm ready. I'm set, I'm ready for the flight. As if I just don't take this off. I'll be totally ready. It'll be fine. Make sure to take your joy and drink your water and take care of yourselves and all those things. I hope you don't forget me while I'm gone. Underwear, socks, bathing suits. Yep, underwear, socks, bathing suits. CK gonna eat food and launch to the moon. Oh my god, I wonder. I left my fish shoes there because I knew I was coming back, so I just left the fish shoes. So I know I'm gonna do that. But movie night is in 33 minutes in our Discord. Please come hang out with us. Everybody's welcome. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves and I'll see you in a week. I love you.